and welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Melanin Sim, and today I am going to be showing you how to make a loading screen and a main menu screen for your Sims. I'm doing it on my iPad just because I like it better that way and I have more free range to do what I need to do. So without further ado, we're going to get started. Sorry for the background noise. Like I said, I am on my iPad. Okay, so the apps I use is Phonto, which is over here. I use Picsart, which is this. I'll just go to my app store and I'll type them in for you so you'll know what they look like. Okay, so we have Picsart, which is this one right here. I'm gonna go ahead and update that. Okay, we have Phonto, and it's this one here. I'm also gonna get this one, but I don't use that one, but it'll come in handy in the future. Okay, so that's just like to add text, so I'll probably use that one too. Never used it before, but we'll go with it. Okay, and then ibisPaint X, that's also another one I use. That's how I mainly add my words if I want to use a different font. Like I said, I haven't really used Phonto, but I use ibisPaint. I will play around with that too just to see. Okay, and I think that's pretty much it as far as the apps that I'm going to use today, so we'll get into it. All right, so first you just want to go into Phonto. Okay, and you'll click this little camera down here and you'll go to plain images. You can do a background. I'm not, because I'm gonna have a background. So you'll go here and the size will be for the screen, it'll be, you'll go to custom and it'll be 1920 and 1080. Done. And then you'll click this and you'll click use. Then you'll also click down here and that little pointing arrow that's up, and you'll click save image. Okay, so once you have that, you'll go into Picsart. And like I said, I already have one saved, so I'm gonna just go to see all, and I have it customized as loading screen, and you're not gonna see that because like I said, it's gonna go over background's gonna go over it. Okay, so you'll go down to the bottom and you'll click add photo, and I don't know which background I want to use yet, but it might be this one, and I'm gonna click add. Then I'm gonna just spread it to there. Okay, and I'm using your girl Glow. Get 'em glow. Okay, and so I just pulled some pictures of her from the internet, and then I want to turn this. I want it to be this way. Okay, I like that better. Okay, so also what I did to remove the background from her pictures is I went to removebg.com. Well, I mean remove.bg, and then you'll click the little plus sign down here. And you'll go to photo library, and let's just say I want to do this one. Just click done, and it'll work its magic. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but there you got it. If you don't like it, you can go in and you can zoom in, like right there. You can go to erase. You can change your brush size, and then You can zoom in and you can erase that. Okay. And then it'll do like that. But I'm not using this picture, so that's just an example. You'll click download and you'll click the preview part, and there you go. Okay. So I already have her picture, so I'm gonna also go back down here, go to the plus sign, click add photo, and I'm going to just play around with it. So I'm gonna do this picture. I'm gonna put all the pictures on there that I'm using and just click add. Okay, see how it all mumble jumbles, which is actually kind of cute if they were all in order, but they're not. Okay, so now you can just place them how you want to, all over the camera, all over the thing. Just pretty much place them. You can move them, you can turn them, do anything like that. I probably will get some more pictures, but for right now, this is just it. I'm gonna go here. I might not put this one over here somewhere. And you can bring some to the front, some to the back. I forgot this is a big one. They are kind of big, so I'm gonna probably make that one a little bit smaller. Oh, I kind of want this one big. So you can go over here to the side and you can see your layers. And if you want to, like this picture, I want to bring it to the front. Whoops, not that far back. I want to bring it in front of this one. I kind of want to move, let me see. But pretty much you just play around with it. You place it where you want to. Like I said, I might not do all these pictures just because of the fact it's a lot. I might just not do all these. I might just go for something simple. But this is if you wanted to do this. Okay. But I might just go with, I'm gonna add the photo, and I'm probably gonna get this one right here and this one, and I'm gonna click add. Maybe not, maybe this one. I like this. Okay, and then you can zoom it out, and I'm going to make it big. Kind of do it like this. And I want this one to be in front of that one. So we're going to move it down like that. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to duplicate it. So you'll scroll down at the bottom. And it should be a duplicate right there. And then I'm also going to flip it. So you'll click flip and rotate, and then you'll click it like that. Okay? And so now I got that. And then I want this one behind. Okay? So now what I'm going to do is get everything centered. This is centered. This one gonna go about right here, and this one gonna go about right here. Okay, so I like that. All right, so now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna add a border. I don't want it that thick, so you just bring down the amount like that. And I also am going to add a shadow. Okay. All right, so Then I added a shadow, and how you do that is you can pretty much just blur it how you want to. You can add the opacity. You can also change the color if you want to. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, because it does match. Okay, position. Then you can move it to however you want it to. Always try to put it out a little bit just so you can see it. Okay, so like that. And then they have fonts on here, but I don't use those just because. And if you want to go in and you feel like it's too plain, you can click on sticker. Oh, she's cute. That's INVU, it looks like. Sorry, got off track. And then like maybe some bubbles, musical notes. You can add whatever. If you have plus, cool. If not, then just go down to where you find some that's not plus. Like these are cute. Okay, and then you can make them smaller if you want those. I'm gonna move it down. Okay, and then I'm gonna duplicate that, and then I'm gonna go here, and you can move the layers, and then I can go here, and you can also add to this too, like a shadow, lines, whatever you want. I might end up using different bubbles since they're pink and they matte. They kind of interfere. Oops, I keep messing myself up here, y'all. Excuse me. Layers. Let me just do this. Let me just stop being. All right. So you can still go back to sticker, type in bubbles, butterflies, whatever, musical notes, anything you really want to if you feel like your background is too plain. I always go for bubbles. I don't know why, but I always go for bubbles. So, or you can do like this. You can get you a frame and you can put that on there. So you can also type in frames. Guess it would be easier if I used my pen and not this, but so if you wanted to do something like that, and I like that, so I'm gonna actually keep it like that, and I like it over instead of behind, but I'm gonna still see how it looks behind everything and see if I like that or not. I like both of them, honestly. I like it in front and I like it behind, but I'm gonna download that and I'm gonna save it and click done. Of course, it'll hit you with an ad. Skip it, going about your day. Okay, and so this is where the fun part comes in. Like I said, I have not used this, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, allow projects. I might not try it. We gonna see. We gonna see. So you got some fonts here. You got a lot, and I'm pretty sure you can add some. So I like that. Oops. So we'll go to, like I said, this is my first time using this. I might not use it. I might figure out how to use it. Let me go to add and then click custom size, and we'll do the 1920 and 1080 and click create. Of course, ads, always got them. Close. Okay, so image, allow full access, and then we'll go to that picture and click the check. Like I said, I have never used this before, so bear with me. I'm probably not going to use it because, like I said, yeah, I've never used it before. So I'm going to go with what I know for right now. I don't got time to be playing around with it. So I'm going to go to ibisPaint X. Click. And go. Okay, and go to my gallery. Click add, and then change the size up here as well. Okay, and 1080. Okay, and then click OK. Now you'll click these 3 little things down here at the bottom. Sorry. The one, and you'll click that, and then you will click the add button. Not add, excuse me. You'll click the plus sign in the squares. Okay? Camera, my bad. Been a while. Add that picture. Okay? Alright, so of course it's going to be bigger. So you just zoom it down to that size. Just like that. Click OK. Click the check mark. Alright, click cancel. Move that down. Delete that. Okay. Alright, so now I got this and I want to add her name. So I'm going to go to text. And then you click right there. And I want it to... Okay. So now you change the font. And of course it changed the name. I'll go back and fix it. But these are ones, you can go to thefont.com and I'll show you how to do that. So okay, so now we got her actual name. You can change the color, you can change the spacing, you can do all of that. We're going to make it bigger so we can see it. Whoops. Okay, so here we're going to change the style, the text color. We might do it like that. See what that look like. Okay, kind of get you like that. Okay, and then you can create a border. Okay, I don't personally like the border, but you can do that. I just don't. I do this and then I change. That's really pretty much it. Like I said, there's other ways you can add different fonts to there. I normally use Picsart, but I don't like their fonts, the app that I use to create this. But I'll show you how to do that one too, just in case. So we'll go back to that for a minute. You have to have premium to add fonts to this. So I'm going to open this back up. And I'm going to just click text. And I'm going to type in her name. And I like this because I can add a lot of stuff to it. So we're going to go to see all fonts. Okay. And I'm going to just pick one. I'm going to do this one here. And I'm going to change the color. Okay. So that's cute because it goes with it. And then we're going to bring it down just a tad. Okay. And so then we're going to put that behind there. And I'm going to go with white. Okay. And then if you want to do a shadow, you can. And I might change the shadow color the same color, or I might do it white too. Position, we're going to move it. Kind of gives it a glow. you can blur it as much as you want to. You can change the opacity. You can turn it off, up, down, boom. Okay, and then also you can go to color and you can click the gradient and you can do two-tone if you want to. So I like this one, and then since I got some blue in there, I might go to a little bit of blue. And I want to kind of bring it down because I don't like that dark color. And then maybe like a purplish blue. Maybe kind of like in here. And then bring it up just a tad. About right there. So you can do that. That's cute. So I might keep it like that. You can also do it, you can do a texture. You can't add any of these textures. Or if you have a picture of a texture, like say you want to use this. Go back, sorry. Or anything like that, you can use any texture that you want. Okay. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Now it's changing. I'm like, what is it doing? It was just going so slow. But if you want to change it to a texture, I'm trying to see if it's actually working. Let me see. Okay, so it's switching textures as I do whatever. Kind of moving slow, but whatever. But I'm going to go back to this one because it's cute. Okay, and then here is your loading screen. If you're happy with it, you can be happy with it. Okay, kind of wish I would have added some glow to my girl back there in the back, but that's fine. I like this and it stands out. So once I'm finished, I can just save it and then you're pretty much done. So to get it onto your computer, you just send it to yourself and then you will go into Sims 4 Mod Manager, and I'm going to actually do that now and I will be right back. Okay everyone, so I'm back. So what you will need is Sims 4 Mod Manager, and I will link that down below. So I'm just going to let it load up and then we'll jump right into it. Okay, so I have that loaded up. So you will go into Tools and then you will just scroll down until you see Custom Loading Screen, and you'll also see Custom Main Menu Background. Okay, so you'll click Open and then you'll just click on Select Image and you'll go into your pictures where you have that picture of glow. Okay, and then you'll click Add, and then that's how it's going to look when it pops up. Very nice. Okay. I like that, but I already have my custom screen, so I'm not going to do this one, but I will go ahead and save it for a backup one when I'm ready to use it. So you don't go to create package file, which it will automatically go to your mods. I'm just going to save mine in my downloads because like I said, I already have one and I like it. And I'm going to just put her name beside it so I'll know that's what it is. Okay, and then I'm going to click save. Okay, so then you'll do the same thing whenever you create your main menu background, and you'll click open, select image. Let's just say we're going to go for that one again. And that's how it will look. So pretty nice. I actually like that. But like I said, I already have one that I use, and so I am not going to change mine. But that is pretty much all to it. Once you do that, you'll load it up in game. You'll load up your game, and everything will be there. And I will insert a clip of how mine looks at the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.